Hi, I'm Richard Galini, founder of the Overture Beginner Band Program. There's 3 things you should know before renting a band instrument. The first is price. The first thing you'll hear from a music store or a music rep is that renting is the cheaper option. Well, that's because they're using a system that they put in place with the help of manufacturers. They artificially inflate the purchase price of beginner band instruments, sometimes by as much as $1,000, forcing you to rent for 2 to 3 years. After your first year alone, you've spent $500 and you still have 2 to 3 more years of payments to go. With Overture, you buy the instrument for under $400 and never make another payment again. The second thing you need to know is quality. When you rent an instrument from a music store, oftentimes they'll say, "We rent top brand names," when in reality, if you read the fine print, it says, "when available." Most often, store brands have their own house brand of cheap instrument, which they rent out as often as they can. Well, with Overture, we work exclusively with John Packer. John Packer makes some of the best top quality beginner band instruments in the world and sells them internationally. So when you get an instrument through Overture, you know exactly what you're going to get. A great instrument at a fair price. The last thing you need to know is flexibility. Usually the first question a rep asks a parent is, "So what happens if your child quits?" They get excited about this question because they're trying to sell you on monthly rentals as opposed to buying. But the truth of the matter is, most rentals have a non-refundable introductory rate, which sometimes can be up to $100. So good luck getting that money back if you actually need to return your instrument. Not to mention, that's a terrible way to start out an activity. You're looking to start out a new activity with your child, and here the rep is putting in everybody's head that, hey, you can always quit. Well, with Overture, we understand the nature of investing into a new activity, but we want you to take ownership of what you're doing. That's why with Overture, you own the instrument, but we've got a built-in buyback program that allows you to return that instrument within the first year of owning it for a preset price. That way you never have to worry about what happens if they do move on to a new activity sometime sooner than anticipated. So let's recap. An instrument with Overture costs less because we're not forcing rentals. An instrument with Overture is brand new and high quality because we're working exclusively with John Packer. And with our built-in buyback program, you have the same flexibility as you would with rentals. For more information on the Overture program, check out our website at overturefirst.com or reach out to me directly and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions.